Hello. Wait, guys. Let me share the video out first. Give me a second. Share party. Hello. Wait. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sean from Property Empowered. How are you? How is everyone doing today? Today is TGI Friday. We survived another week of COVID. Phase 1, I was told that we will be going to phase 2 very soon. I'm also looking forward to it. So those who are online, let me see. Oh, okay. So today I'm going to share a very interesting topic because these few days everyone was asking, will there actually be a fire sale in real estate in Singapore? Because especially I think for the past 2 weeks we've been hearing, we saw this article on newspaper, right? This particular developer actually going for a massive, more than 200. Hello, Andy. Thank you for supporting. So, giving about crazy discount, 200 over 1000K. So that one I will touch a bit on that. Why is it so? The thing is, actually, you all can refer to my previous video. Actually, I did a video to explain that specifically on this Jovial's route, the one at 38. Okay, the one that it was actually sold. The 16 unit was fully sold out. All 16 units was sold out within a week or so, 2 weeks. Okay, that one you all can check my video, some of my videos. Actually, I have actually explained why this crazy discount is possible. There's a reason for it. Okay, so those who are here, maybe can help me to share with your friend, because today I'm going to share very interesting stuff. Not only that, I'm going to share about the 3 simple reasons why the property price will fire sale will not come through, at least for these 2 years, I believe. Okay, this is my feel. At least for this 2 years, it will not come through. And I also share a very interesting case study, 2 interesting case study. Okay, I call it the tale of 2 cities. We happened to my clients. Okay, just within these 2 weeks. This is very astonishing. Okay, this is there's a very big lesson that we can learn from these 2 case study. Okay, it's very interesting that I will share with you at the end of it. I think you guys will like it very much. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, let me see who are here. Yeah, from here I cannot see. Give me a second. Oops. Let me mute the thing for a while. Okay. Nice. Okay, so hello, my boss, Ron is here. Thank you for the strong support. Okay, so I think I don't drag anymore. Let me straight away go to the topic. Okay. Okay. 3 simple reasons why there will not be property fire sale in 2019, 2020, or even 2021. Okay, I will give 3 very simple, supported with data that you guys will have a better ideas. Okay. When I say fire sales, because I have met a lot of clients, friends who tell me fire sales is a range of 200,000, 100,000. Okay, I will not say that you might not get a good deal. See, fire sales is a bit different from good deals. I believe there will be still good deals out there, especially this period when we already see some of the developer giving some good discount. I would say good discount is between maybe 2 to 3%. You are looking at anything that's more than that, I will show to you why is it unlikely. Okay, later part I have some slide that to support me on this one. Okay, so I believe that this is a good time to actually get some good deals. Okay, fire sale, I will show to you why it's a bit impossible for the time being, at least for the time being. Okay, so let me go through the first one. Okay, maybe I go through a bit. Okay, the first point, there's really no urgency to sell. To be frank, so there's really no urgency for them to sell. Okay, so let me go share a slide with you guys. Very simple one. Wait, give me a second. Oh, give me a second. Just a bit. Okay. Okay, let me share a screen. Okay, this is wait. Okay, this news just came out recently, 2 days ago. Okay, despite 2 months of circuit breaker, right? April we saw a dip. We saw about 200 over units new launch in Singapore, but in May, straight away, straight away there's a rebound. Look at it. Okay, from 277 units, okay, we actually increased to 484 units already. Okay, this is April and May. We are facing the same situations that there is totally no viewing. Show flat is not allowed to open. Okay, but why is that nearly a double of it? Because there is a really pent up demand. That you will look at the projects that are actually being sold. Okay, Treasure, Park Clementes, Florence, Park Esta, Jakescape, Tapestry, Sterling, right? A lot of the buyers are buying for own stay. Okay, these are genuine demands. These are genuine demands. And also look at the range that they are the quantum they're having is mostly 1 million to 1.5. It's not those one bedder or the very small two bedder that is for more for investment. Okay, these are people buying, genuine buyers are buying for own stay. That's like my client who actually decide to bought a unit during this period, also without visiting the show flat. Okay, because they are buying for own stay. So they have been eyeing for it, and with a good discount come in, not say good discount, because the developer are more flexible these days, to be frank, not only on pricing, but also on arrangement, I would say. They are more willing to actually accommodate during this period. So this is why I was saying that this is a good time for you to get a good deal if you're ready to come in. Okay, that is very important. So the last one, okay, this one is another case. Although private is going up, right? But actually HDB resales price actually the volume actually dropped. Okay. In the for 30 years low, it was never so low before. Okay. Same thing because there is no viewing allowed, because people are not allowed to actually go and view the units, and agents are not allowed to actually open house. But I think that this volume will actually improve lah. You will not be staying so low all the time on, because once we are allowed to actually do physical viewing, and a lot of the agency out there we are actually conducting a lot of virtual. That means we allow virtual viewing. That means you don't really go into a unit, but there is a virtual tour for you to look. So I think that's a reason why there is more volume coming out, because the mindset change for the buyers really lah. The buyers, they are able to accept virtual viewing, because April was the first time we are having this. So the volume is a bit slow. So things just improve over times. Okay. So I want to say why this is a very important slide. Why is it that there is no urgency to sell? Okay, if you look at here, 2020. Okay, this is a chart to specify to indicate which are the unit that will be affected by the ABSD remission. Okay, for those who don't understand, maybe I explain a bit on this part. Okay, you see, government actually to curb the over speculation. The market was very hot previous few years, right? Then the government actually, to prevent all the developers from overbidding the land, right? So they over the years, they actually impose some cooling measure, okay, restriction on the developers. For this case, right, developers who actually bought a piece of land from government, they need to sell within a specific years. If not, then they will have to be charged on the ABSD. Okay, there will be a penalty that they have to pay extra taxes. So because of this is to prevent the developer from overbidding. So when the developer actually buy all the lands, right, to actually build, right, they have to take into consideration that they do need to clear the units, all the units, not even one. Okay, for example, your development got 200 units. Okay, at the end of the period, right, the 5 years period, right, if there is just one single unit that is unsold, then the developer will have to pay for the ABSD for the whole 200 units. It's not for that one outstanding unit. Okay, this is a very harsh restriction for by our government to actually stampen, make sure the developer don't actually overbuy the land. This is for the long-term good of Singapore. Okay, so because of this, of the 5 years period, right, the ABSD period, then you can see in 2020, which is this year, there's actually only 29 units that the only out of this, only these 29 units need to pay ABSD if the developer didn't manage to fully sold 100% sold all the units. There's only 29 in the market. Okay, and we already heard about the Jovius one, right? They already cleared 16. I personally I do not know what is the actual number. What is the actual project for these 29 units? Okay, but the thing is that there's only 29 units for the whole of Singapore, whole of 2020. So there is no really urgency for the developer to actually reduce the price further just to avoid the ABSD. Okay, and we look at 2021. Okay, 2021, there's only 276. Okay, do you think that the developer will have a very urgent need to actually clear that 276? Because they have the whole of 1 year. They got the whole of 1 year to clear. Next year and to the year, this year still got 6 months. Okay, so there is more than enough for them to clear. I believe for the market to absorb 276 units, it's not really that tough. Okay, just in April, the worst month that we have, the market already moved 200 over units. So do you think that I personally don't think that 276 unit is that tough for the developer to actually clear? Okay, the most they can give a good offer, a good discount, then they can actually clear. You don't expect a very drastic one. Okay, then after that, then you will see maybe 2022 there will be a bit of power up. Okay, power up of units. Okay, even that is only 5,000 over units. Okay, typically in 1 year we can clear over 10 over K units. 2 to 5K, no 2 over K, no issue. 2 to 3K, no issue. So you develop over 2.5 years, right? Actually, you don't have much also. Okay, so you must understand that everyone have this misconcept there is oversupply. But the thing is that you must understand property is a bit different from stocks. Property you need time to build, at least 3 years to build. Okay, in between these 3 years, developer are selling the unit. Okay, because you are looking at the oversupply is as a compilation of all the years, but the thing is, along the years, right, as time goes, right, the unit will be actually removed already. It will be consumed by the buyers, by the market, by the consumer. Okay, this is another separate topic which I will actually I do another video on this one. Okay, because that one is a very long topic. Okay, but today we focus on why 3 simple reasons. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear on this part. Oops. Okay, so it's a plain city. Okay, that there's really no need for the developer to actually so-called fire sale the unit, because there's only 29 units as of this year. Okay, there's really no need for it. Okay, second will be a thin profit margin. Okay, a lot of the launches now. Okay, I go back to my full screen again. A lot of the current launches, especially the current launches, are launched in 2019. Many during that time, there is quite a fair bit of launches on the market. So because of this, the developer actually didn't price their margin very high. Most of them are still in the range of 10 to 15. That is the maximum. Okay, we have yet to see a lot of developer going for more than 20%. Okay, that is because of the oversupply, which is why I always say that these 2 years is a good time to actually to have a look, because when the supply is more, how do I put it? There is a competition for the developer to actually sell the units. So because of that, they are not able to actually price they are more flexible, I would say, flexible in their pricing. Okay, so if maybe I draw it out. Give me a second. Let me share the screen again. Okay, wait. See, the thing is, this is their land bid. Land bid. You all can see, right? So if they have a margin of maybe 10 to 15%, okay. And key point, they got no urgency. to sell. There are no urgency to sell. Do you think that they will actually price their margin all the way down to their cost price, the land price, which is not possible because they still have a marketing, construction, all the costs will come in. So their margin is not really that high as of now. So they will not, there is really no need for them to drop their price a lot, even at this point. As what we show in the first reason, right? There's no urgency because the ABSD, which is actually the benchmark now for them to actually to clear their units. Okay, so because of this, a lot of them are at a very, I would say nowadays developers are not making really a lot. They are really at the marginal cost. And not only that, you must understand these 2 months of COVID, right? The construction are all having additional causes already because of the overhead. All these things are multiplying, adding on to the construction. So the construction price cannot go down for the, it's no way you can go down because of the overhead that is having. The operation cost is much higher. Do you know that now in site, right? They have to do, because I'm from Aki site last time. I have a lot of friends in the construction site. A lot of them, even though now CB is over, right? A lot of them are not able to operate now because of the new measures come up by the MOM, all this. So a lot of the site are not able to start work because they have to do a lot of social distancing measures. Okay, this disruption of construction will continue to pile on. Okay, in fact, I have friends who work in HDB, no, not HDB, construction firm doing HDB job, right? Even public buildings, right? They are also on hold because of the very stringent measure that the MOM as well as URA come up with, which is for the good for everyone. So this will actually add on to the construction cost later on also because now some of them because of the lack of dormitories, right? They even have to build dormitories inside the construction site. These are all going to add in costs already. So when subsequent launch come out, right, the price will be even be higher because of the construction. Yeah, this is a reason why I personally feel that developer might be able to give a good price. Okay, but you are looking for fire sales. This is very, very unlikely because like one of my manager did told me, right, which I feel is totally makes sense. Okay, the flour to actually make the bread is that kind of price. How can you go lower? Okay, there's no way you can sell below your flour price. Okay, so this is what I feel that the price will not be so, there will be some flexibility in it, I believe, but definitely not going to be a very depressed one. Okay, and the last reason, okay, so maybe I go back to my full screen, give me a second. Okay, the last one is this one. Okay, deferments of loans as well as deferments of the ABSD. Okay, just now I did mention to you, right, there is this project that was having so-called fire sales. Okay, the market make it as this as the first fire sale for us for the COVID. Okay, but the reason is why they are able to give that kind of pricing is because there is a deferment of the ABSD. Okay, the developer, instead of 5 years, right, most of them are able to get another six months. Okay, so because of this, there's a more breathing for more leeway for the developer to play with. So now every developer have more time to actually market their projects. So that makes no sense. They even give them 喘气的机会 to actually slowly market the thing out. Okay, it's a breather for everyone. And not only that, you will see that resale also the price is very strong. It is, yes, the volume drop even for resale private, but even for HDB also there is a drop in transaction in volume, but the price didn't go down. Okay, the price actually stand very firm. Okay, why is it so? Because in fact, most of the mortgage in Singapore, right, we are all under deferment already, man. We are allowed to go for deferment. That means we don't have to pay for our mortgage, okay, for this year. Okay, we can actually defer to next year. Okay, so even developer also can defer. Everyone can defer. So the thing is that because of this, right, we don't have the commitment, okay, the urgency to actually sell cheap, lower to just to let go of the units. Everybody have the holding power, at least for the next 6-7 months. Whether the government will actually allow this to extend, we do not know. But we are very safe for the next 6 months. Okay, if everyone of us who want to sell a property, be it a developer or be it a retail seller, right? We don't have the burden of servicing our mortgage, right? We can actually take our times. Okay, this is very obvious. Why do I need to sell? Because I have no commitment. Okay, I can put the unit in the market longer. There is really no urgency for them to actually so-called buy into your urgent fire sale request. Okay, so this is three very simple facts that I recap again. Okay, there is no reason urgent sales. No urgency for developer to sell because they have no deadline to meet. Even those that have, there's only a very minimum of it. Okay. Second, they're already selling at a very low margin already. They can't really go down further, and there is no urgency for them to sell. Okay. Third, all of us, the developer got deferments on ABSD. Seller like us, homeowner who want to sell their units, we have mortgage deferment. We don't really have to sell very urgently. We can take a bit of our time, okay, to actually sell. Okay, I hope that these 3 points are very simple, that for you guys to absorb. Okay, we don't even go into what will happen next in the economy or this, because that is a big external factors that we cannot really control. But we need to be actually very understand how this property market works. Okay, this is very important for us to know. Okay, then I also want to share with this thing with you guys. I call this the bonus a tale of two cities. Okay, how that these two cases actually happened to me personally. Okay, both are buying for investment, to be frank. Okay, one guy, which is a friend of mine. Okay, we actually studied during this COVID because he has more time, because he don't really have to go to so-called office to work. He can do it at home. So we managed to contact each other. So we actually do up the numbers, and he's very convinced with the numbers that we are looking at, because it's very supported by the demands in Singapore. And we also went through the property cycle that we truly let him understand. He also understand that property is a bit different from stocks. Okay, because stocks you can buy, you call that what? Buy low, sell high. Okay, anytime you got money, the price is right, you can just go in, buy and sell. When the price is up, then you can sell. But he understand that property is different commodities compared to stocks. Property, in order for you to sell, probably you need at least 3 years in Singapore, because there is this cooling measure called the seller stamp duty. That means if you sell within 3 years, right, you need to pay stamp duties, extra taxes to IRAS. Okay, so usually for us to actually exit, right, we need at least a 3 years period. So because of this 3 years period, right, we are able to a bit so-called time the market a bit. So we must understand when is the good time to buy in, and we need to hold for at least 3 years before we are able to let go of the unit. So we actually did a lot of studies and realized that in fact 2019 is this the best time for you to consider investing in a property in Singapore, due to the cooling measure and also construction period that we have at least 3 years. Okay, to maximize the profit that we have. And based on the studies, right, actually this year is a good time. So after we understand the macroeconomics, the overall macroeconomics of Singapore, right, then we understand the pattern, the property cycle of Singapore. Then we actually then go and shortlist the project that we want. Okay, after we shortlist the project, we found I don't mention the project here. We found a project that the developer is able to give a very good pricing, and we also see that it's a very strong rental yield, as well as that we felt that there is a good capital upside in the future. So, and it was a very fast one, maybe 3-5 days. We actually fixed on it, and we actually proceed with it. Okay, and guess what? The developer actually remove some of the discount. Actually, on paper, he already make some profit already. Okay, which is I'm very happy for him, because he's able to make a swift decisions. Okay, and I'm very sure that he will actually benefit even more later on. Okay, when the market actually matured to the timing that we want, and we are very confident by then everything will be actually in the correct side already. Okay, that's the first case. Okay, the second case is another friend, okay, of mine. Okay, we actually picked the unit. He liked the unit. He wanted to go in to buy, but the thing is, he felt that no, the developer will give discount. Okay, and he told me stock market will make a lot of money. Okay, then he told me I want to hold on this. I believe the developer will continue. No, it's not say continue. The developer will reduce price because of COVID, because of the drop in volume, whatever reason that he have. He think that the best place to put their money now is in stock market. Okay, he actually withdraw all his cash component and he dump everything into the stock market. Okay, initially he made quite good returns. Okay, when I go back to him and tell, hey, bro, the developer actually increased price. So then he told me, bro, I also cannot buy now. You know why? Because the stock market has corrected very badly for the past few days. Okay, he can't even withdraw out. It was a 30% drop. So this thing is that if he could have do a good management of it, he study the project well, he actually segregate, do his risk management instead of being greedy. Okay, again and again, greed will actually kill every one of us if you don't actually manage it. You didn't manage it properly. Okay, initially he already actually how to make proportionate this sum for the property to buy, but because he's greedy that developer will going to reduce price. In his own prophecy, he believed, even though we actually calculate and realize that, and I have to show him that the price that the developer is selling is very near to the break-even price. But he believed that in himself, he believe in logic. No, how do I put it? He's just greedy. He just felt that the everything will go in his way. So, and the stock market was in a bull during the past few days, a few weeks, and he's so greedy, he go and take out every money that he's actually reserved for property and pump into real estate. Pump into stock market. And you can see that stock market for the past 2 days have been crazy, and today is going to go down again. So he have basically within a few days, he lost about 30%. So even he cash out now, it might not be enough for him to actually put the down deposit for the property. So I just want to say that sometimes we really have to do proper management, because be it you want to buy stock, be it you want to buy property, you must always have a management. That means you must do diversification. You cannot put everything in, man. That's the issue. You see, when greed come upon us, right? I've seen so many. I'm not so I'm not only again talking about stocks. I have seen people who leverage on property also. Keep on buying and buying. Term loan, buy. But now they are also suffering. Okay, because they over leverage. Because they didn't do a proper reserve fund. We like to call it a reserve fund, or the layman call that the risk management. Do you have the fund to tie through the difficult period? Well, that's very important. Buying is very easy, and to get out of it is very tough, especially on leverage product. Okay, property is always leverage product, because we seldom in Singapore, especially in Singapore, we don't actually fully pay unless you're super rich. Okay, then that's a zero risk for you because you have zero loan. But the thing is, if you buy any product that have leverage, right, you need to have your own risk management. Okay, what if the stock are stuck there? Okay, then if you put all your money in, right, then your livelihood is being affected. Then you will affect your own life also, If your life is affected, your family will also be affected. So I'm not saying that leverage is not good. Leverage is good in a sense, because we need leverage to actually build out our portfolio. Okay, but it's always good to diversify. Okay, be it even you want to buy property, you should have some saving. Okay, even your CPF is form of saving. Okay, you buy stocks, you want to do leverage margin account, also can. Okay, but you need to have the money to actually stomach the thing through, especially for stock market. You're buying those on margin. Okay, because you don't actually hold it, you are buying on leverage. Okay, this is how do I put it? For these two cases, both are my friends. Okay, one actually make the how do I put it? Make a very comprehensive study, and he make a logical decisions. Okay, that he put the money into a correct place. Okay, the other guy, he actually also did the analysis, do the study, everything is correct, but he didn't manage himself well. Okay, he wanted more. Okay, then he actually, not saying that he chose the wrong investment, but it's just that the Akong up there didn't go into his way lah. And I also hopefully that he can pull through it. Yeah, that's something that we have to see how it goes. Okay, so that's all that I want to share today. I hope that you all find this useful, especially the three simple reasons. Okay, it's not fanciful numbers. It's very plain logic that why there will not be property fire sales. Okay, there is really no need for it. Okay, as I say, all the units sold during this period, right, are all for own consumer usage. It's not for very few are for investment. It's for own usage. There is people who are still buying for own stay. There are still upgrading from HDBs. Downgraders also have downgraders from bigger unit to a small unit also have. So there is there's an active local consumption usage. Okay, there is a genuine demand. We are not, a lot of the buyers are buying for their own use. Okay, that will serve the support for the whole real estate market. Okay, and not only that, last thing, our government is very supportive, is very macro-managing Singapore property market, which is why the first thing they went into COVID, right, they stopped all the deferments of all the mortgage, because they understand that about a big bulk of Singaporeans, right, all own property in Singapore, be it HDB, be it private estate. Okay, so rest assured that Singapore property will be in a very resilient mode, I would say, because of the government micromanaging the whole property market. Okay, so I think that's all I want to share today. But I'm going to tell you a good news, because next Monday, actually I invited a very interesting guy who is one of the Singapore top podcaster, and he's the one who actually interviewed all the whatever big names you get heard of, Gary V, all this he had interviewed all of them. Okay, and he's going to share with us on Monday how using his system. He has this my system, MIND, my system that actually can actually prepare you to have a very clear clarity in everything that you do, be it in investment, be it in your works, relationships, right? He has this system that come in place that he will share with us on Monday, and hopefully we can actually learn a lot from him, and maybe he can actually twin up my side, and be very focused and have clarity in our property investment later on. Okay, so you stay tuned. Okay, Monday will be around the same time. I think 9 o'clock we will do it. So you all do come and visit us. I'm sure that you're going to benefit a lot from the interview session, because he seldom do interviews. He conduct interviews, but he seldom give interviews. That's the thing. So I'm very honored that I'm able to actually get hold of him to actually share this with us. And not only that, I also managed to arrange with another mortgage insurance guy, Jasper, who will be actually coming in on Wednesday, okay, to share with us on mortgage insurance. Okay, a lot of us bought property, right? We are so worried that what will happen to our property if something happened to us. So he will come and share how does mortgage insurance benefit all property owners. Okay, so if you guys have any questions that regarding mortgage insurance, right, you all can actually drop by also on Wednesday, and he will be here to actually explain everything to us, so that we have a better ideas of how mortgage insurance is able to protect us and our loved ones. Okay, I myself got a lot of questions to ask him. I actually prepared one whole chunk already, so he will be very busy that day, trying to answer my questions also. Okay, and Friday I'm also arranging one of our fellow colleagues who is the top how does it top agent around Sims area. Okay, because everyone is asking about this project. Okay, Penrose. Okay, Penrose at Sim. There is so many advertisement, there's so many hype of it. So I'm getting him to actually come in to actually share with us more on the projects. Okay, because I personally felt that this is going to be the hit project of the year, because of various reasons. Okay, which I will go through more on Friday. I'm probably will be getting him in on Friday, so that he will share more insight. I would say insight on the projects, because he has been very active in that area. So he will actually give us a lot of insider news. Okay, insider infos. What are the upcoming transformation over there? So I'm also very excited because I have a lot of friends and clients asking about that project. So I'm also very excited. So I'm looking forward to actually for him to come in on Friday to actually share more with us. Okay, so probably I will end today. Let me see, got any questions or not? Oh, okay. So I think that's all for me today. So do stay tuned. I will post up all the schedule up for you guys to have a look. So I see probably I will do another one on Sunday. If not, then I will see you on Monday. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye bye. Oops. Sweet.